Dance in the Parks, and I'm here with Aaron Smith, one of our dancers this year. It's his first year with Dance in the Parks. He is a graduate of Wayne State, which is up in Detroit, right? He recently just finished a project with former Harbor Street dancer Rhonda Jesus, and he is Steffi Martinez, a former River North dancer. He is her assistant when she's choreographing. And we're really excited to have him this year. He's such a talented dancer. Aaron, how's your first year of Dance in the Parks going?
You know, I had no idea what to expect. I was sitting with Stephanie when you called her, and we're like, I need a guy dancer, and she's like, and I'm like,
I have one sitting right here next to me.
I was like, what is she saying?
Yeah.
I didn't have much to go off of, but Dance in the Parks.
Dance in the Parks. It is self-explanatory.
Yeah, and
we don't really mention in the name of it, though, that it's going to be a ton of work really fast.
Right.
Maybe you're not going to feel prepared.
Okay. It's
good.
I really like the challenge, and it's nice being back in the studios, learning repertory instead of doing my work all the time. Stephanie too. Right.
Do you have a favorite so far of the stuff that we've learned?
I think the most inspirational so far is Peter's work.
Peter Carpenter?
Yeah, he let our voices speak through it, and the monologue has been such a challenge.
Yeah. This one has to speak on stage. No lines, just kind of make it up as you go along.
Wait.
Oh, you got your bullet points in your pocket?
No, I have my
your dollar.
Yes,
they dance with dollar bills. Yeah, awesome.
I found it today.
That's excellent. Yeah, that's great. And I mean, and you look great in his piece. But it was really interesting watching that process come together of, here, we're going to just make this up. And you all were like, we are? Okay, here we go. And it's really turned into a beautiful piece.
I wish I could watch it, but,
I mean, we can borrow the video. It's all right.
That will work.
It's not as good as live, but,
Right.
All right, so that's great. And we're sad that we're going to lose you for the next 2 weeks. He has a job in Detroit. But whatever. It'll be great.
We're going to Skype date.
Yeah, Skype rehearsals.
That'll be so much fun.
Oh, the brave new future. Oh,
right.
We'll see. We'll just keep sending you videos. It'll be fun. All right, so now we're going to ask Aaron our 9 questions that we got from our Facebook fans and our other fans. Aaron, what's your hometown?
I am born and raised in Detroit. Detroit, Michigan.
Excellent.
Right there. Everyone freaks out when anybody shows.
Michigan. No, that's the Michigan. And then the UP?
Yeah. But
Right there. Got it. Excellent. What neighborhood of Chicago are you currently in?
The South Loop.
South Loop.
The South Loop. Right off the Red Line.
So hoity-toity. I like it.
Me too.
I like it. What is your favorite guilty pleasure song?
This is a tough question to think about, but I couldn't pinpoint one, but I'd listen to Hillary Duff all day. Morning, afternoon, and evening. In the shower, in the car. I turn it down when people drive by, though.
Because it's embarrassing.
No, it's not. You love it. It's okay. I love it. I was totally going to tweet Hillary Duff the other day, but I didn't know what to say. I was so nervous.
I love you. There's a web chat. If I mention you, can you be my friend?
I'm totally blushing.
I love it. Okay, Hillary Duff. Great. Anything by Hillary Duff. I understand why that's guilty. It's good. All right.
I don't feel guilty, though.
I do. For you. So that's okay.
Thanks.
What was your worst side job?
I'm still blushing. Probably one of those chain restaurants.
You waited tables?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just a fast experience. I like the process, and chill.
Not great.
My style.
Not great. All right. Yeah. That's cool. I don't blame you. What is your favorite non-dance activity?
Ooh. I love going antique shopping. Consignment stores.
Nice.
I go with my friend Jessica Rayburn back home all the time. And my sister's getting married, and she's getting married in a castle up in Charlotte, Michigan. Right. And we're looking for different candlesticks, different stuff to decorate.
That's awesome. I love old stuff. Love it.
So much history.
I'll have to show you some of my favorite shops.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're awesome. They're like scary junk shops. Like you walk by and go, ooh, that looks a little bit frightening, like stuff packed everywhere.
Something.
But yeah, if you've got the right kind of eyeballs to see something. Yeah.
Let's go.
Awesome. We'll go. It'll be fun. All right, so what's the worst advice you were ever given?
Well, I think I'm going to try to take this question in a kind of different way. However I want to.
Do it.
Anyways. You know the expression, we're our own worst critics?
Mm-hmm.
Well, like, when I go to auditions, I'm always discouraged by my height.
Mm-hmm.
So...
His nickname is The Hobbit.
The Hob.
School.
Hop, go, Hobbit. Thanks, Stephanie. So I'm pretty discouraged by my height, but going into it, it's like, oh, I'm not going to get this job. I'm this tall. Every guy's this tall.
Yeah. You just need a girl who's this tall, and they exist.
Right, Renee Westervelt. But I've learned to deal with it, and I think being open and accepting it,
Right.
it works out in the long run.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, not being your own worst critic. Don't take the job away from yourself before they do.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's cool. I mean, you got this job. I'll have you back.
Heck yeah.
Anytime.
Heck yeah.
Anytime.
Anytime.
Even if you're a little hobbit. And he has little hobbit feet too. Show him. Show him.
Should I take mine?
Little hobbit feet. They're so cute.
And it's
so
sick
cute.
too.
Little leathery, furry feet.
Ew.
Excellent. All right. So what's the best advice you ever got?
I think gratitude. Everyone needs, no matter what, you need to thank and be grateful for everything that you've been given. And I mean, I've been fortunate to have this and stay with Stephanie while Dance in the Parks rehearsals are in session. And always remember that I think, you know, your life isn't as bad as what it seems.
For sure. Especially if you're making your living as a dancer.
Right.
I mean, you have food and places to sleep and money, and you get to run around and do the thing you love all day.
Exactly. And sometimes I feel like artists, they get selfish sometimes.
Totally.
But when I watched Dolphin Tale, I think. Anyway, I'll get to my point.
Yes, I'm with you. Keep going.
These scientists working with this dolphin that doesn't have a tail, they're giving, and it's great to just give back that way. And we just need to be humble and grateful and just, you know.
Yeah, and it is a lot of hard work, for sure, of like yourself, your physical self and your spiritual self, but you don't have to hunt for your food. Or, I mean, like, so privileged, really. So, and it's work that you chose, so be grateful that you got to choose it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that. That's beautiful.
Thanks.
What attribute do you most admire in other people?
I could go with confidence or any of those things, but I think the uniqueness of everybody. I love seeing different things in different people. Like, I love how quirky and silly you are. And you could...
Totally professional around here. I don't know what he's talking about.
What?
Not...
What? No, you could totally be the...
Because we don't have a lot of time, but what do you get?
And I think, like, what I admire in you is how comfortable the setting is and how easy, or how much more easy the process becomes. Or just, you know, how different people can be open to different situations.
Right.
I love me some weirdos.
That's excellent. Because they come from there.
They come from there.
I love it. That's great. Yeah, but like being able to respect that in other people instead of being like, ugh,
exactly.
You're weird. Oh, hey. You're a different kind of weird from me. Awesome.
Right?
That's great.
I heard an expression, no two normal people attract each other. I don't really know what that means, but I was like...
Especially because normal is so relative.
Right.
Yeah.
And you always have these weird people everywhere.
That's okay. I like it.
Me too.
All right, last one.
Yes.
What was one live performance moment that affected you? Either your own or something you saw, or...
I think it came from after a performance, but during a performance. Anyways, I choreographed a piece entitled Deterior back at Wayne State, and one particular performance, this theater faculty member, her father came to the show, and he's a hard hat-working guy, and I was pulled into the faculty's office, and they were like, "Hey, Aaron, do you know this person from the theater department? I'm like, yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, well, her father came to the show and was really moved by the show. And I'm like, oh, great. Like,
Right.
just all types of people enjoy the art.
Yeah.
And he said, well, your piece in particularly, he felt at peace. And I was like, oh.
Wow.
I'm like, I'm wondering where this is going.
Right.
But he's like, 2 weeks ago he passed away. And, right. And my piece helped him kind of come to peace. And, you know, my life has become, I'm just so grateful. And
It's something you created helped somebody.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And that's why we do it.
I know. I love it.
Wow. That's a good one.
Or like the occasional burp or fart. I have to end with humor.
Horrible. All right. Well, great. Well, thank you so much, Aaron, for chatting with us. We will miss you in the 2 weeks that you're gone.
We'll miss these hobbit
little
feet.
hobbit feet. Yep. And thanks all of you for watching.
Thank you.